My name is Sarah, and I need to tell you the story of how my sister stole my fiancé. 10 years later, she mocked me for still being single, but then she saw my billionaire husband a decade ago. I was 24, and engaged to Mark, my college boyfriend. We were the perfect couple, or so I thought. My younger sister, Jessica, was always the family's darling. She was charming and had a special talent for getting what she wanted. 3 months before my wedding, my life fell apart. I found a text message on Mark's phone. It was from Jessica. The words froze me. I can't wait for us to be together forever. And Mark's reply, me too, Jess. I just need to find a way to break up with Sarah without hurting her too much. I didn't know what to do. My own sister, whom I trusted, had stabbed me in the back. The worst was yet to come. When I confronted Mark, he admitted everything. I fell in love with Jessica, he said. We connected in a different way. The humiliation continued. Jessica went to my parents first. She cried, saying I was being cruel and making up lies. And they believed her. My dad, in a serious tone, said, Sarah, stop being so dramatic. Mark has already explained that you two weren't doing well. Jessica and he are in love. In that moment, I realized I hadn't just lost my fiancé. I had lost my family, the quiet new beginning. I needed a new start. I moved to another city, worked hard, and built a solid career. Meanwhile, Jessica and Mark got married. And she wasn't content with just winning. She humiliated me at every opportunity. At family gatherings, she'd make hurtful comments. Still haven't found anyone, Sarah, or at least one of us managed to start a family. With each jab, I became more withdrawn. What hurt the most wasn't her words, but my parents' approval. They seemed so proud of Jessica and Mark. 5 years later, my life was perfect. I didn't need anyone's approval, a man, or anything. And then, at a work event, I bumped into someone. Gabriel. He was tall, with intense eyes, and a smile that gave me butterflies for the first time in years. He treated me with respect, as an equal. We talked, we laughed. And at the end of the night, he asked, Sarah, would you like to have dinner with me on Saturday? I said yes. Gabriel was everything I had ever dreamed of. Respectful, caring, intelligent, and most importantly, he loved me for who I was. A year later, he proposed. And without hesitation, I said yes. We decided on a small, intimate wedding. I didn't invite my family. It didn't make sense. Gabriel completely respected my decision. The revenge of fate. Our life was perfect. Then I got a phone call. My dad was sick. My mom asked me to come back to support the family. I decided to go. But this time, I wouldn't be alone. I brought my husband. When we walked in, my mom could hardly believe it. Sarah, you look so beautiful. And this must be your husband. But it was Jessica's reaction that was the biggest shock. She turned white as a ghost. Mark, my ex-fiancé, walked in and dropped his beer on the floor. Gabriel Montenegro, he whispered, as if he had seen a ghost. My mom, confused, said, Montenegro? How do you two know each other? In that moment, Jessica exploded. You can't be serious. You married the heir of the Montenegro group? The most sought-after businessman in Brazil? Gabriel calmly explained to everyone that he was the billionaire who appeared in magazines. He told me he hadn't told me earlier because he wanted me to love him for who he was, not for his wealth. But it was what he said next that made me feel that life had finally rewarded me. Gabriel, I know who you are very well. You've tried to get close to me multiple times, but your greed is greater than your beauty. You're broke. And I know you tried to use Sarah's name to get a loan, forging her signature. The lie had been exposed. Gabriel had done his own research and revealed the truth. The only thing Jessica and Mark had was a facade. My family, who for years had chosen to believe a lie, finally saw the truth that I didn't seek revenge. I just wanted happiness. And while my sister and ex-fiancé were on the floor, devastated, I turned to her and said, Jessica, You thought you deserved everything on a silver platter. I learned to build my own happiness. Gabriel always says that God took me out of that situation to prepare me for him. And I believe that. Sometimes, you have to lose everything to gain what truly matters. Jessica stole my fiancé. But I gained a billionaire husband and the happiness she will never have.